Can you guess the industries that are going to produce the next decade billionaires? Hi there, welcome or welcome back. My name is Kartiki and today I bring to you a very interesting analysis about the industries that are going to hit a billion or maybe $1 trillion mark by the end of this decade. Now, most of the sectors were growing at their own speeds till the early 2020, but then a sudden pandemic hit the world and everything was at a standstill. Now, regardless of this pandemic and all the economic losses, these are the industries that are going to bounce back and hit the $1 trillion mark by the end of this decade. So, without any further delay, let's get into the video. This sector deserves to be at the first position in this list. Yes, it is none other than the healthcare industry. The healthcare industry includes the pharma companies, the wellness industry, and the healthcare industry. We were aware about the importance of healthcare, but this pandemic exposed us way too much about the importance of the healthcare industry. A legit $80 billion were invested in this sector in the year 2020 itself. And looking at India's health infrastructure, it is quite clear that India needs huge number of startups to enhance the quality of the healthcare system in India. And it is estimated that this healthcare sector is going to hit $1 trillion mark by the end of this decade. Moving on to the next sector, we have got the energy sector. Now by energy sector, I mean the sustainable energy. This year we witnessed a huge hike in the petrol and the diesel prices, so we can very well predict the importance of the sustainable energy in the coming years. Solar energy is gaining importance, especially in a country like India, and huge solar energy plants are being set up by the government. And scientists have predicted that hydrogen economy is going to be the next innovation, and it has got a potential to hit a market of $11 trillion. All the G20 countries have started investing largely in the energy sector, and we can say that energy sector is the future sector of the world. The next sector is the agriculture and the allied sector. The global population is about to cross a 9.2 billion mark by the end of 2040, and hands down food is going to be the ultimate human requirement. Where the world was facing huge economic losses, and especially in a country like India where the economy was down to minus 20%, agriculture is the only sector with a positive growth of near about 3.4%. This is self-explanatory. Looking at the current situation, the food production needs to be quadrupled. And with so much technology, there is an emergence of the techniques like hydroponics and vertical farming. The requirement of quality food production is going to be at its peak, and it is going to be a winner for the next decade. Maximum number of startups are going to emerge from this agriculture sector in the next decade, and like I said, in the healthcare sector, agriculture is also one of the undying businesses of the world. The next industry on the list is the real estate industry. For those of you who don't know what real estate means, it is nothing but the properties and the land holdings. Now it has been subdivided into three parts, that is residential, commercial and the industrial. The real estate industry contributes a total of 13% to the GDP. Now the reason that real estate is going to blow up in the next decade is due to socio-economic reasons and the population explosion. Next up on the list is the internet and the telecom industry. Internet is growing tremendously with several million new internet users adding up every year, and it is going to witness a huge growth after the 5G rollout. With a huge scope for new content to be created and new applications to be developed in multiple languages, the growth of internet cannot be predicted at this point of time. We very well witnessed the Geo revolution in India, which brought about 400 million new internet users in less than 4 years. So it is quite natural that internet and the telecom industry is a big billion-dollar industry. The next industry is the retail industry. Now, all the e-commerce companies fall under this category. Every other day, there are new startups emerging in this sector. All the e-commerce companies together hold a valuation of 25 trillion in today's date. So imagine their condition after 10 years. It is just going to grow like crazy. So these were our top 6 fastest growing trillion-dollar industries. I have got some honorable mentions for some of the industries. First is the education industry. Next is the finance industry, which includes cryptocurrencies and the stock market. Third is the entertainment industry. Fourth would be artificial intelligence and the technology. So that was all about our today's agenda. If you think that some other industries deserve a place in our today's list, please tell me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video.